is?
This is from Joseph, and it's the expandable stainless steel dish rack and soap pump. Now, you can extend this and you can put all of your dishes, your silverware, cups and bowls, whatever you got, cutting boards, all those things. And there's even a little drain spout that angles back down into the sink. Now, you also have the stainless steel trim on this. So if you have stainless steel appliances in your kitchen, then you're already good to go. And what's great about this is that it can be the smaller size. If you've got maybe a sink on your island, maybe you've got this much room behind the sink, right? You're also going to get a soap pump with this. So you can fill it with your favorite liquid soap. And then we can angle this to where all of the residual water comes right off there if it's in its smallest size. Now, if you've got it over on the side of your sink, you can also go from this small size into a large size, basically doubling its size. All this is grooved with drain holes here that all drain out the side. $49.98, 5 easy payments, which go away at end of day today, and a perfect way for you to have all the dishes that need to be stacked. When you don't want to run a full load in the dishwasher, maybe you don't have a dishwasher, maybe these are your dishwashers, whatever the case may be, we're also going to include the gorgeous soap pump as well. Joining me now to tell us more about this is Stacy Chermel. She is our Joseph representative. She is also busy in her kitchen, I can see. Stacy, it's good to have you back with us.
Thanks, David. How are you tonight?
I'm well. We hope you are.
Good, good. Yes. So this is what Joseph is doing right now. We are kicking it old style, but with a lot of style, right? A lot of sleekness. So this is our expandable dish rack. It will go from 12 inches all the way out to 20, so almost 2 feet of space. If you don't have one, or if you used to have one and don't anymore, it's probably because you had one like this, and that's what I used to have. So they're just really flimsy. They're an eyesore, which Joseph makes sure that nothing is an eyesore if it's sitting out on your countertop. So then you had to have the mat underneath, and then the mat got kind of gunky. So no more of these. So I'm going to do this first before I start filling this up. I'm just going to show you really quickly. These are the 2 pieces that it comes in, and really no assembly required. It just comes like this. So this side, you have the raised ribs. Okay, so what's that going to do? That's going to stop your water from all getting caught up underneath your glass. You know when that happens, like the side thing when you used to put it on a paper towel. Now you can put it up on these ribs. It's not going to get all cloudy. It's not going to get water stains all over the top of your glasses. Coolest part, we have a little drain here. So that drain takes all of this water, forces it out, and pushes it into your sink. This little spout goes 3 different ways. So depending on which way your sink is, that's where you're gonna put your spout. This is our other side, really fast. Here we go. This is where your actual dish rack part is gonna go, right? So it also has some coated steel prongs, and that's where your dishes are gonna go. This coated steel means you're not gonna get your dishes all scratched up. And so let me just show you. When I was just doing my dishwasher, because I often said, what'd you do all day today? People would ask me, and most of my day was spent emptying the dishwasher and the washer and the dryer. Well, then I realized most of the dishes in my dishwasher did not need to be in the dishwasher. This was a sandwich. My kids ate a sandwich. That needs just a quick rinse or a quick, maybe a little bit of mustard on there. I'm really good at just putting a dab of dishwashing detergent on and wash that up. Go ahead.
Now, let's take a look here because we've got one filled with dishes, and I'm just going to add a little water to it because let's say each of these had a little residual water that needed to drain away. Where's that water going to go when it pours into? Oh, there it goes. See it right here? That's where now, you're not going to have that much water on your drain tray. But Stacy makes a great point. If you've ever washed a wine glass and put it on a drying mat, it gets condensation underneath. Like when your car gets, when it's cold out and you first turn the heat on and it gets all foggy inside, you know what I'm talking about. So
yeah.
This is going to be one of the situations where you do away with that because it allows air to pass through. But it also gives the moisture a road to travel. So when the moisture collects inside, it's on these plates, it dribbles down from the top rack into the bottom rack. Where's it gonna go? Oh, there it goes. Now, clearly you're not gonna have this much water, and I'm over exaggerating, but it lets you know what's happening to that water. Your dishes aren't sitting in water, they dry more completely. They're ready for you to unload and put it into the cabinet as soon as you get home after you've washed these. because you're not going to have to worry about drying them so thoroughly unless you just finish washing them and you're in a hurry. So that's what makes this so great. A soap pump also comes along with this that matches. So now you got a beautiful little ensemble, Stacy, that really completes your kitchen, doesn't it?
It does. And I'll tell you what, if you don't want this on your countertop, sometimes I just don't want it up there. If you fold this together and you put it this way, you're talking about 4 inches. I stick it right under my cabinet. That's all the space it'll take. When you want it out, you just put it right up on your countertop. You have either 12 inches or a full almost 2 feet of space. And also with, say, when you're baking a cake, I know when I'm doing like a lot of different things, say with baking a cake, all the utensils, the bowls, everything, I move really fast in the kitchen. So when I can just put bowl and a utensil, by the time all of these dry, I'm on to the next thing. So you can really make everything go really fast. And also just all the space that this has is really wonderful. And that nothing's going to get all cloudy up into your glasses.
And that's really great. And any residual water, because if things are sitting in water and they never get dry, sometimes if you throw a dish rag in there or something, it can get a little mildewy and smelly, right?
Right.
So this allows all that water to drain away. Tell us real quickly, who is Joseph Joseph? How long have you been in business?
Joseph started 20 years ago. We've been in business 20 years. We're an international company. If you don't know us, I always say you are going to love us. If you already know us, you do love us. So everything that we do is very innovative. Always with style. If you see this name on your countertop, we have over 300 products. If you see this name on your countertop, you have quality, you have style, you have innovation. So, and this is just the latest.
And we've got one by our sink back in the back of the kitchen, right by where we have done all the dishes, and everything comes together beautifully. There's a space for everything. Everything drains more easily, and it's beautiful because it looks great in your kitchen and matches all your stainless steel appliances. Stacy, it's great to have you back on the show, and nice to see you tonight.
Thank you, David. Thank you. It's great to see you too. Have a good night.
Take good care and be well. Bye-bye. All right, it's time for one of our favorite segments. It's time for the